So, welcome to this small presentation or introduction to design thinking methodology. In this small introduction, I'll be looking into what is design thinking methodology and how can it be used. Why is it that we're doing this design thinking, or why is it's important? Well, it can help you or achieve surface unmet needs to the people that you're creating things for. It sounds a little bit fluffy, but it is about finding new things, finding new ways, finding something which can make a difference. It reduces the risks with the launch of new ideas. It generates solutions that hopefully are revolutionary and not just the incremental idea generation that we see. And hopefully it'll also learn your organization, learn faster, adapt ideas more easily. There are three pillars to this design thinking. The first is empathy, understanding the needs of the ones that you're designing for, putting yourself in their place, because that's the starting point. You're not doing this for yourself, you're doing it for them, so you need to understand where they're coming from. Next phase, ideation, generating ideas. Brainstorm is one of them, but well, there's tons of them, and in a couple of videos I'll get to that. Then we have the experimentation, testing those ideas, prototyping it, figuring out, okay, what is working. And this is where things become interesting, because we're not going to make all the big plans, the great ideas right away. It is a process. We need to understand it being a process. It can be applied, of course, in product design. Design thinking has its origins in the product design, and it's often thought, well, that's why we should use it, but you could just as well be using your service or experience design, your business process, your leadership, or your organizational change. The model that we'll be using here in the coming videos is this three-step model. It's primarily popularized by IBM and used in their versions. There are variations of the design thinking process, but in general it is inspiration, ideation, and implementation. Inspiration is the understanding, the observation, taking the point of view of the user or customer. Then the ideation phase, coming up with ideas, prototyping it, testing it out. And then in our implementation we go into the figuring out what is it the story is about, the pilot testing, and building the final business model to be able to implement it. Because we're not just looking at coming up with great ideas and having the light bulb pop up. We are looking at it for someone doing something. All right, see you in the next video.